Hello, hello. Welcome back to Football Pundits. Football is back, and so are we. My name is Karn Rathedra, and I'm really excited to join these two idiots here to start discussing football again.
Hello, hello, hello. Good to be back, guys. Good to see you, Karan. Good to see you, Animesh. You remember me, Abhishek Iyer from Football Pundits. Man, it's so good to be back and discussing football and seeing the Premier League and seeing the teams we love.
It's great to be back. It's not good. It's great to be back. I think that void of football needs to, like, nothing can replace it. And I'm sick of talking to you guys about where do I buy my paneer from and where do I go get money from the ATM. So I'm very glad football is back.
So, just for fans to know and for everyone watching right now, this show is about everything football. And we try and see the lighter side of football. We don't get too detailed into the boring stuff. We try and illuminate the lighter stuff and the funnier stuff that's going around. And I think today it's obviously good to be back. And Kern is going to kick us off immediately with the Premier League because the Premier League is finally returning on the 17th. And we're going to start straight away with what's changed. So, Kern.
Yeah, I think the biggest things that's going to change right now is having no fans in the stadium. I mean, we're glad that football is back, but it's going to be weird. Borrowing from something someone over in Spain, Luis Enrique said, football without fans is like dancing with your sister. I think that's a really sad thing, but that's how it is. And I think more than fans, it's going to be sadder for the players. It's going to be weird, when you make that nice long ball that's perfect and there's no oohs and ahs going through the stadium. So I think it's going to be a lot more difficult for players and, of course, for fans as well. But we're just happy football's back, isn't it?
But Kern, I think the players will also be happy when that long ball comes through and they're one-on-one and they mess up their first touch and no one's there to look around. They'll feel a little better about it themselves. Abhishek should know about that because that's how he plays in real life. So
What shit,
actually,
dude. He's still reeling from the last time I nutmegged him. That's all, which was last night.
I think you're still reeling from the last time I tore your ACL. So let's not go there. I think, but to sticking to what Kern was saying, football has changed a bit though once it's coming back. We have a player from Tottenham who tested positive for the coronavirus. They've not revealed who. The Stoke City United friendly got called off because the manager tested positive at Carrington, right? That's the realistic, a little grim side of things still. It's not all normal. But yeah, coming back to Kern's point, muted player celebrations, distancing while sitting on substitutes bench, rule changes. Abhishek, take us to the rule changes.
So broadly, honestly, there's just one major change that's come about in the rules, which is the number of substitutions both a manager can make during a match and the number of substitutes he can have on the bench. So change number one, which is drastic change number one, is instead of the usual 7 players being on the bench, we're now going to see 9 players on the bench, and managers can now make 5 tactical substitutions during a match and not just 3. How I see this changing, we can obviously breach that subject in a short while, but broadly, I think 2 things will happen. One, as we get back to Premier League action, I think tactically there will be managers like Jose who will use impact substitutions, bring on players for just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, judged by fitness and things like that. And I think the halftime substitute or even the 40th minute substitute might become a normal thing now in football.
I think that's a good point. And we've already seen with La Liga coming back last night and with the Bundesliga on for almost 2 weeks now, injuries are a big concern because the games are not very broadly spaced out, right? And by and large, it's a very new way of watching football. I don't think previous form from what we had till like February will really matter much. Teams have a chance to restart now and everything is fair game. Unless, of course, you're a Liverpool fan, then congratulations, the league is yours.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, form is totally out the window. And looking at the Liverpool bit, it's going to be so weird. Like, they can wrap up the league in 2 weeks or even 1 week if Arsenal win. And then what do they do after that? Like, what are they doing for the rest of these games? There's no more. Like, generally, you'll have crowds, in the stadium that you want to celebrate with. Those are the people you're playing for and you're playing off each other and just like celebrating the entire thing, but it's just nothing is there now. What is your
there is. So EA Sports have tied up with the Premier League, with Sky Sports, the broadcasters, to provide sound noise, to provide terrace noises from the terraces, both for home and away matches. So if anything, Liverpool, if they've been playing a lot of FIFA in the last few years, all their players would be familiar to the kind of sounds that come when you're playing home or away. So they're actually going to use that to augment the the stadium atmosphere, which I think these are the two biggest changes that we're going to look at now in the Premier League, right? One is no fans, and two is change in substitutes.
I don't think
so. Only
City
basically,
sorry, Karan. I don't think City fans, like City players, will make like realize any difference because anyway the stadium sounds empty with or without the fans inside. And Arsenal players. And the Arsenal players will be more than happy to not hear the boos from their own home fans in every game. So
it's
I don't think they'll miss it.
It's actually pretty interesting. Managers have seen that some players are performing better with no fans in the stadium. Like some Bundesliga managers actually seeing some of the players are playing better without that pressure on. So I think it's just going to be really interesting to see how this entire thing comes down to it in the Premier League, because yes, football was back 2-3 weeks ago, but I watched one game of the Bundesliga and I got absolutely bored, to be very honest. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing all these changes in the Premier League.